Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Human Resource Machine, the Christmas Past playthrough, even though it's past Christmas. I guess that's what Christmas Past means. Past Christmas. That's what we'll go with. We're watching the sabbatical scene before our next set of missions. Hey, manager's on break. What's this all about? That was a nice sabbatical. Alright. Yeah, and this one looks like we're so far double starred on everything. I couldn't remember where we left off exactly, so let's go to countdown. Hold on. Microphone sounds. There we go. Had to adjust it a little bit. Tick, tick, tick. Time keeps ticking down. Let's get to work. Oh, yes. I love what you've done with your hair. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. For each number in the inbox, send that number to the outbox, followed by all the numbers down to or up to 0. It's a countdown. Down to or up to. Okay. So, we're going to have to inbox. I can bump. Which means I think I can bump the number. Okay, you bump the number in a spot. Okay, so that's perfect. So I want to inbox. I want to copy it to there. I need to outbox. Because that's the number I'm going to start with every time. No, because I need something in my hand first. So not quite yet, but we're going to do that in a minute. No, the outbox we're not going to do yet. So I need to go, if it's negative, I need to do a negative routine. We'll do it down here. Else, it's positive. So we're going to be running through a positive case. So we're going to outbox that. We're going to bump down this, bump down that spot. Oh, I guess if it's, I have to know if it's a 0 to not bump. What's the best way to do that? Do I have to check it in my hand first? I mean, if it's 0, I'm just going to go straight to the outbox. I'm just going to do this weird thing here because this does always seem to... Okay, so if it's a 0, it jumps straight to the outbox. No. Yeah, it jumps straight to the outbox. It goes to the outbox. I can, Yeah, we'll see. Because I don't need to copy. I don't need to waste that step. So if it's not 0 and it's positive, I need to then come back and I outbox my number. I bump the one on the ground. If that's 0, you count down to 0, right? Not to 1. Up to 0, yeah. If it's 0, because I think bumping it puts it in your hand. I actually don't remember. Let's find out. So put the 6 down, blah, blah, blah. Go over there, bump. Does it put it in your hand or just on the floor? No, it's just on the floor. Wait. No, hold on. It looked like she picked it up. Bump. Yeah, bump does put it in your hand, so it is in your hand. So once I bump it down, if it's 0, I can jump back to this one, because then it outboxes and it'll start over again on the next routine. Else, I want to outbox it and then jump back up. Do I really need that other jump, that outbox command? I am going to need another outbox command. I don't know a way around that right this second. So I'm going to outbox that and then jump back up to the bump. I wish I could combine those outboxes somehow. That's really annoying that I can't do that. So that's just outboxing the first one that you get from your hand. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to avoid that right now. That should take care of the positive numbers. Let's see. I should go from here then. We should go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then go back to the inbox, and then it's going to get confused. But let's make sure that works. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so something happened. Can I step back? So I put the 1 in the outbox. I bumped down. I outboxed that. I need to... These jumps are in the wrong order. There we go. That should work for... Of course, it's got to be a 9. Empty value. You can't jump if 0. Okay. But why didn't you bump? Wait, why would it bump if 0? Wait, let me see that again. 7, 6. I outbox and then jump to 0. Okay. Because if it's 0... Oh, if it's 0... No. If it's 0, you're still going to outbox it, and then you're going to start over. Why did that not work then? Hold on. I did 2. 1. So I put a 0 in. Oh, and then she went to the inbound. Wait, how... That did exactly what I planned on it doing. That's strange. Okay. Basically, in this case, I need to just do... So now we're in the negative scenario. I still need to copy it to 0. If it's negative, it jumps down here. So I'm still going to do... I still need to do another outbox because I can't jump if negative once I outbox the thing because it's no longer in my hand, which is annoying. There's probably definitely ways to clean up this code. Outbox that, and then I'm going to bump down what's on the floor. If it's 0, I'm going to go all the way back up here to the outbox, the same with everything else. Otherwise, it's just going to follow this exact same step. I'm going to outbox it, and I'm going to jump again to the bump command, or the outbox and then bump, right? No. Just jump there. To the bump command. And then once it's 0, yeah, my loops should all return. This should work. Let's do it really fast. Oh, I still bumped down. This was supposed to be a bump plus that one. Beautiful. Hooray! I'm sure it's not at all speedy. Well, my speed, I'm at the speed challenge because I did that optimized well. I didn't meet the size challenge. This was, I think, going to take me a little bit of like brain power to refactor this to get rid of 6 commands, and I'm sure the fact that I have like 6 outboxes in here is part of it. But we're just going to continue on and not worry about completely getting this right. Multiplication workshop. Seems like only yesterday we were learning about adding. Fond memories. We worked so hard back then. Now, I mean, it wasn't just yesterday. It was how many years ago? What year am I in? For each thing in the inbox, multiply them and outbox the results. Don't worry about negative numbers for now. Okay, that's good to know. So, oh, look, I put labels on the ground. So I'm keeping 0 in my hand, which is probably smart. I'm probably going to have to... I don't need to copy from... I need to first inbox. And then copy to there. Inbox. Copy to there. No, what? Oh, copy to. Copy to there. So those are the numbers I have to multiply. So what I want to do... I think hello... I'm going to change it to my count. Count. Okay. And I bet I have to... Oh, yeah, here we go. Copy from... This is a start. Copy from and copy to. Because I need to start with a 0 in my counter. I might need to start with a 1 in my counter. We're going to find out. I'm going to put down a 1. I'm going to put down a 3. And the number of times I need to add that number to its... Oh, I don't need to count. Because I can just... I think all I need to do then is... I have a number in my hand. As long as that number... Well, I have a number in my hand. It's on the ground as well. I have to check... Copy to 1. If it's 0... let's go. Let's just do this from up here. We're going to outbox. And then we're going to just go to the beginning. So my first line of code is going to go like that. Because if it's 0, I out... Oh, no. No, if it's 0, I'm going to copy from... Oh, that's not going to be my count, actually. Yeah, if it's 0, I'm going to copy from... I'm going to say it's count, but it's actually... Oops. Number. Well, X for multiplication. I don't need to actually copy my 0. I don't think I need to copy my 0. Yeah, I don't think I need to... I don't think I need these. We're going to find out. I don't know if I need the 0 at all, actually. The way I plan on doing this, I don't think I need the 0. So this basically figured out that if I end up getting to 0, I'm going to copy from my multiplication, and I'm going to outbox it. I am going to copy to... Do I need to copy it to 1? I think I do. I'm going to copy it to 1 and copy it to X for now. We're going to see if I'm going to need this. And otherwise, I'm going to... So if it's not 0, I'm going to... If what is not 0? If what is not 0? I'm pretending, so I'm using the 1 as the number of times I have to do this. If it's not 0, then what I need to do is I need to... Oh no, I need to actually copy this one. So yeah, I want to copy this one to the X place. I want to copy from my multiplication, add what's in this one, copy it back to my multiplication, which I might not have to do that yet because... Oh, no, yeah, because that's my multiplication times now. And then bump down... No. That would have been my multiplication. Oh, yeah. And then bump down what's in 1. So I have to... And to remember, I was holding what's in 1 in my hand when I did the initial jump of 0. So now that I bumped number 1 down, that's my new count. And jump of 0 back to the beginning. God, it's a double step that I don't like. Else, I need to... What is this jump for? I think that was a jump that they had in there. Else, I need to go from... here. Is this going to work? Hold on a second. Put a 1 down. I'll put it there as well. I'll put a 3 down. So I added them together, so I got 2. I mean, it should end up with 3 at the end of the day. They did it 1 too many times. Did it really do it 1 too many times? Let's do one that's not a 1, and let's see what we're going to get. So 7. So I should get 28 in this case. And my estimation is I'm going to get 32 if I'm thinking of doing this 1 too many times. 35. Oh, it was the 7 that was multiplied. But so yeah, 28 plus 7 is 30. Yeah, so it did it 1 too many times. So where do I look at this? Copy to, inbox, jump if 0. Okay. And that's just in case I get a 0. I should look if either of them are 0 because it's going to be 0, but that's a different story. Oh yeah. If it's if the first one is 0, I actually want to... I don't even want to copy from. I just want to outbox the 0 if the first one's 0, and that's all that this one is looking at. I could also just... I don't really want to do that, do I? No, I don't want to do that. I was going to say, if the first one's 0, I can also make it go up there, but then I need to waste another inbox command just to get that out of the queue. But let's not deal with that. So, let's keep looking around. So I'm going to copy from X, add it to 0, bump. So how about we first bump? And then do all the rest of the stuff. So this should be 16. Why'd you do it again? Why are you still going? Hold on. I bump. Oh, it's because I'm not holding it. Ah, crap. So I gotta bump. If I bump first, that's gonna work there. Well, I could still bump at the end and then just do a sub. And up here I could do a... Where's this jump go? Instead of copying... I could copy from X. Sub. This is kind of cheaty. Sub from that and then outbox it. That should take care of it with the right orders of everything. So this should be 32. I did an extra addition, realized, boom. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it's doing that extra step every single time. I didn't even see what the numbers were. Okay, 4. And then the 0, 0. I could get past it, but it's... Okay. Okay, this is gonna work. That worked. My multiplication was fine. How off was it? I was actually only one size challenge off. Let's look at this for a second and see. And easily could fix this by getting rid of the sub and putting this bump in the right order. As long as my... So what if I put the bump back up here and then just put this jump of 0 right there? And then get rid of this sub. Does that bring it down to the size challenge? No. You boxed 9 but wanted 32. Wait, what did it do there? Hold on, let me see. 8. Putting that there. Got my 2. Should be 16. I kind of don't need to copy from that. That's kind of a weird way of doing this, but whatever. So it's a 1. I add that to the 0. That's the first time. 9. Yeah, so... Wait, copy from X. Oh, I wouldn't need to copy from X and then bump that one, because then I got something in my hand. Oh, this bump was, I think, supposed to be... I think that was how it was supposed to be. I put it in the wrong spot with the jump in the wrong spot. I think that's going to work. Okay, at least we're adding in the right multiple. Hey! Hey! That worked. So that should clean up that one line of code. How close am I to the speed challenge? Because I have an idea of how to fix the speed challenge. I got my 15. I'm somewhat close. We will try just the real quick. I'm going to copy this code and we're going to put it over here because the functionality of the code works. The size is right. But what I want to do now is inbox. If it's 0, I need to... I'm just going to do this way at the beginning. I'm going to inbox again. Oh, no. First, I'm going to outbox that. Outbox that. Inbox again. And then just jump from here. Oh, wait. Then it just jumps right into the rest of the code. Yeah, that actually... And it goes right back to the inbox. That actually burns. So if any of them are 0, that should burn the 0. Even if it's the first one, it just ignores all the rest of the instructions. Added some extra commands, obviously, but that's not what we're after anymore. I think that'll work. I forgot to start with a this initial jump should be able to go here. So I see the 2 zeros coming up. Okay. And then that's a 0, so outbox and go back. Outbox, burn it. Oh, it didn't burn it right. Hold on. Because that was this is like first one. No, this is the end of the last one being a 0. If it's 0, it's going to go ahead and outbox that, which was correct. And then it started the inbox over again. Because I never... Why did it start the inbox over again? Because it's just jumping into... Oh, no, yeah, here we go. And if it's 0, it jumps to the top. It's going to outbox that. Oh, I see what happened. I need to have another jump command here. If it gets to it this direction, and it needs to jump back to inboxing. Okay. Let's let it do its thing. Okay, this one should work fine. Outbox, and then it should waste that out. But there we go. There we go. That should have made it run faster. Because of that one scenario in there. Oh, God. 111. Let me just see real quick if there's any. Copy to 0, copy to X. I think I need both of those. I need to copy to 1. Is there... It's happening on the big ones, I'm sure, when it's like 9 is like where I'm eating up a lot of the time. So I bump. If it's 0, I have to go up. Otherwise, I copy from X. I add what's in 0. I have to copy it back to X. And then it bumps this down. I don't think there's any way around that. Once it gets to 0 in this, let's follow this arrow. It goes up to here. It then copies from X, outboxes that, and it goes back to the inbox. That's pretty clean. This stuff's not clean, but it only happens in that one scenario, and it's absolutely needed for that case. So if I inbox it and it's 0, I outbox, I inbox, I jump back down to the start, and then I inbox again. So 0, so I'm going to use copy to 0, copy to X, I inbox and copy that to 1. If that second one is a 0, it immediately outboxes it and starts over. Else it bumps. Yeah, because I needed to do the bump. Atom. I don't know how to make this cleaner. Is it going to be 111 every time? Or is it dependent on the numbers that I get? And the order I do them. Like, what you could do, actually, is look at which one's bigger. And then add that way. That's actually probably the way you're supposed to clean it up. Is by looking at which one I put down, which one's bigger, and always adding the bigger ones together so it has to do the least number of steps. But that'll be for a later time. We're not going to deal with that right now. We will look at zero terminated sum, though, and see, oh, is Fibonacci coming up next? Oh, I remember that one as being a pain. Yes, do you know what a zero terminated string is? Yes, it's a very odd technique. So you may ask what you like about it. Blah, 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 blah. The inbox is filled with zero terminated strings. What's that? Ask your boss. Well, it's a string that ends with 0. Add together all the numbers in each string. Then you reach the end of the string marked by a 0. Put your sum in the outbox. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. So we inbox. Basically, if it's 0... Well, if it's 0... then we're going to... Well, no, I gotta set up Copy to, we're going to copy it to the floor to start. I'm going to make this my add. Oh, clear it. Plus. This is my addition. You'll definitely never start. Will you start a string with a 0? I guess you could start a string with a 0, and then you'd have to outbox a 0. So that first inbox, if it's a 0, I might need to do this. I might need to start with a copy from 0 and copy to the plus. I'm thinking of like an edge case that might happen. So we're going to find out if I need to have another 0 there. So if I inbox and it is 0, I need to always... Yeah, copy to. I need to copy from plus and outbox that. And then I need to do a copy from... I don't need to do that because I can just jump to there. And that'll do that for me. And I'll reset that to 0. If it's not 0, I need to inbox. Actually, I don't need to copy it to... Yeah, I think I can do this. I can copy it to there. I can inbox... I feel like I'm just going to go down in a circle. So I was going to say, because if I inbox and the next one is a 0, then I do the same thing. I jump down to the same area. Else I add what's in my hand to what's on the ground. I have to copy what's in my hand to what's on the ground. But yeah, I might not need this plus. I might just need to copy to. I might. Let me see if I'm gonna change this to this one because I just keep a running count on the floor. I don't need to. I don't know why I was thinking I had to have 2 separate areas, so I might be able to get rid of this part at the top. And wait, so I copied that to, and then I jumped back up to the inbox. What does this do? This is a step I don't need anymore. 7. 2 is not 0, so let's add them. Put them on the ground. Go get the next one. 0. So I'm going to pick up the 9 and I'm going to outbox it. And I'm just going to start back over. The -9 and stuff should still work fine. Yeah, here's my 0 terminated string that I was worried about, the one that has nothing in it. Okay, wait, let's go back. So where you inboxed this one. It is 0. This one needs to go here. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay. It'll be interesting when the 0 terminated string comes up now. 0 goes straight to the outbox. 0 straight to the outbox. Okay, I think this is good. Here's what the size challenge. 10. Hey, I met the speed challenge. So let's real quick then. I do have a couple of jump if 0 commands that I don't like having to have them both. But I think I do because there's 2 different cases. One is the case that... it's a end of a string. And the other is the case that the string has nothing in it and it's just 0. Well, actually, wait a minute. Is my code just wrong? Because if 0 is the end terminated string... No. 0 is... I'm not treating the 0 as a number inside the string. Okay, I'm just making sure that was the case. So let's see. I inbox. If that's a 0, it immediately is going to outbox that and jump straight on back up to the top. Otherwise, it's going to copy it to 0. It's going to inbox the next thing. If the next thing is 0, it's going to have to copy from 0. Outbox that. And then start over. There is so little room here. I have multiple inboxes. Can I get rid of... Like, where's this jump come from? Yeah, I can't do... Because that's the initial setup. I need a second inbox from there. At least to start this part. What could I do with this 0 on the ground instead? What would I do with the 0 on the ground? Could I do anything with the 0 on the ground? I might have to look at this one off camera and see if I can get some optimization as well, because I can't quite see the optimization off the top of my head. So I guess it's going to end this episode of Human Resource Machine. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.